Let alpha be 63.75 degrees and beta be 237 degrees, 58 minutes, and 43 seconds. First, the conversion units are 1 degrees is equivalent to 60 minutes, 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds, and therefore 1 degrees is equivalent to 60 of 60, which is 3600 seconds. What this also means is that 1 minute is 1 over 60 of degrees, and 1 second is 1 over 60 of a minute, and therefore 1 second is 1 over 3600 of a degree. To convert alpha into degrees, minutes, second system, we observe that as of now, alpha is 63.75 degrees, or 63 degrees plus 0.75 degrees. And we keep the whole degree part. That is the notation for degree minute system, whole numbers only. And then we convert the fraction part of the degrees, which is 0.75 degrees, into minutes. But 1 degree is 60 minutes, so to introduce minutes, we would introduce minutes in the numerator, which is 60 minutes equivalent to 1 degree. The degree and the degree canceled out, leaving us with minutes. 0.75 times 60 is 45, and so this is 63 degrees plus 45 minutes. There's no decimal part of the minutes, so we are done. This is 63 degrees, 45 minutes, and therefore 0 seconds. If there were the decimal parts of the minutes, we would have to convert it into seconds. Part B. Convert beta equal 237 degrees, 58 minutes, 43 seconds into degrees. First, we rewrite this at 237 degrees plus 58 minutes plus 43 seconds. The goal is to convert everything into degrees, so we would keep 237 degrees. The minutes and the second parts are going to be the decimal part of the degrees. 58 minutes need to be converted into degrees. Since we want degree, we would need to multiply degree in the numerator. The conversion unit is 1 degree equals 60 minutes. The reason why we put the degree in the numerator because that is the unit we want to end up with. If we want minutes in the numerator, then we would need to multiply minute in the numerator. Even though the numerator is 1 and the denominator is 60, but this is also known as the well-chosen one because the amount of the measurement in the numerator is the same as the amount of the measurement in the denominator. Similarly, with 43 seconds, we would need to convert this into degrees as well, but 1 degree is 3600 seconds. What left to do is simply putting this into a calculator. 58 times 1 over 60, the minutes canceled out, giving us 58 over 60, and this is now degrees. Don't evaluate it just yet. We will put everything in the calculator because if we evaluate this now, we might end up with a rounding error. Plus 43 over 3600, the second canceled out, we end up with degrees. We can now type 237 plus 58 over 60 plus 43 over 3600 in the calculator. We won't be able to input the degree notation in the calculator, but the calculator will evaluate this for us and gives us 237.978611. The unit is degrees. Rounded to the thousandth place, the thousand place, this is the 10, 100, 1,000. So we would end up with 237.979 degrees. Part C. To sketch these angles, keep in mind that this is 0 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 180 degrees straight angle, and this is 270 degrees, 360 degrees. To sketch the angle is to position it in the standard position where the initial side is the positive horizontal axis and the second side opens up the measure of 63.75 degrees in this case. First, we would put in the positive horizontal axis at the initial side. 63.75 degrees is in the first quadrant. It is not quite 90 degrees yet. We only need to sketch it, not an accurate measurement. This is roughly 63.75 degrees. We would label this as alpha. For beta equal 237.98 degrees, first we would put in the orientation. The initial size is the positive horizontal axis still. The angle 237 degrees is more than 180 but less than 270 degrees. And so we would put in the terminal size, and this is the positive angle, so we would go counterclockwise. This is the angle beta. Note that to sketch the angle, we only need to approximate how wide the terminal side open from the initial side. We don't need to be as accurate, but we will need to be in the correct quadrant. For part D, complementary angles are angles that are add up equal to 90 degrees. If x and alpha are complementary, then the sum needs to be 90 degrees. Therefore, the other angle x is 90 degrees minus alpha, but alpha is 63.75 degrees, and so x needs to be 26.25 degrees. 26.25 and 63.75 degrees are complementary angles. If this is the alpha, then this angle would be 26.25 degrees. Supplementary angles are angles that add up equals to 180 degrees. If y and alpha are supplementary, then the sum needs to be 180 degrees. Y is therefore 180 degrees minus 63.75 degrees, which is 116.25 degrees.